Hello there, and welcome back to Corey Loses for the continuation of our New Republic preview playthrough in Thrawn's Revenge 3.0. In the last episode, we've been playing, I guess, tag or some sort of game with the command staff of the Arido Authority. They attacked us at Iatsu. They attacked us at Chardon. Then they attacked us at Iatsu when I was attacking them. Or we fought them at Vondark, then they attacked us. But now we've got them locked into I2 unless they attack us right now, which they probably will. So we need to separate our ground forces out from here and get ready to invade Vondark before they try to come and clean it off because they think it's their planet, which technically it is. So I can't get too mad at them, but we really want to hit Vondark right now. And then between the forces of Sov, this fleet, and Vun Masa, we can actually go into the political menu and hopefully upgrade Vun Masa. But we'll see what happens here.
Enemy fleet approaching.
About to invade Ithor. That'll be rough. Well, we have some stuff there. But for those watching on YouTube, this is being recorded live on Twitch, so I'm going to be doing my best to answer Twitch chat questions as we play through here. So, let's check this out. Do we have... The upgrade is 7,000 credits for the battle carrier. Black Wolf's asking, I wonder how much the pandemic played a role in those numbers. So I was talking a bit before starting this recording about goals for the channel and like numbers and viewers. I think COVID has probably played a significant role in like numbers growing for the channel. When people can go outside again, it'll probably, or not go outside, but like spend time with other real people again. That'll probably subside a fair bit. But it did take a while for any impact in the numbers to kind of show up. So maybe it's not entirely from that. I guess I'll give up the success if it means the pandemic's over. Because it has been like a really good year for the channel. But a lot of it is just continuing on stuff that was already happening in December. So hopefully that sticks. And we're able to keep doing that stuff. Alright, pull you over. No, you guys go there. There. And we only need to send one squad up here. You guys come up there. Keep fighting on there, and AACs come up this side. Alright, artillery on that. Not just line. Kill these Firehawks. So yeah, these are the Firehawks everyone has been talking about. Let's see if we can pull you back. Oh crap. They killed the... Here, you guys can get out of there faster, and then you can stop blocking everyone. Can you run them over? There you go. They went right in the path. So even though they try to dodge, you can still get some good splatters sometimes. Well, all those infantry are now dead. Well, I appreciate the kind words in chat, everyone. I do think I've gotten much better at this year, at least. Bobo is asking, Corey, do you see Disney going to people like Fractal to get more designs for the Empire like they did with the Asserter? Really, that kind of thing is done on a project-by-project basis. So, Fractal being brought in for stuff like the Asserter was just part of the Essential Guide to Warfare being done. And the people that got Fractal in on that are still people that work at Lucasfilm, so we're part of the story group, like Jason Fry. So like everyone that was involved in those books are still around. It really is just a question of like what the projects being made are. Because we get some visual dictionaries. The ones recently for that have been weird. Like Ek did a video on those, where I think they were just re-releasing the same thing, but a lot of that does just come down to who's involved in what specific projects. So I don't think it's unlikely that we'd see Fractal or similar situations when stuff comes up where those kind of books are being made. If we get another set of like essential guides or whatever. And especially, to be honest, with so many TV shows being focused on by Disney, it's very likely we'll start getting more of that stuff introduced. Like, I don't want to spoil The Mandalorian, but we got some ships in live action that we've never seen in live action before, or that we've never seen done as well in live action before, in one of the cases. So you'll probably see more cross-pollination of that kind of thing, and more opportunities for new ships and new vehicles. It really just depends on the budget of those shows as well. But I'd be very surprised if we didn't get a couple new things. Like, obviously The Mandalorian is never going to be a show that you get a new capital ship from of any major size. Like, they're probably not going to introduce anything that's, like, super big. But, again, it just does depend on what the specific requirements of those projects are. Alright, maybe this was before those changes were made? Nice, so I can just run stuff over still. I should have been much more careful with this. Much carefuler. Right, that's a field base.
Squadron commencing attack.
Oh, I was really hoping I'd hit that as well. Okay. I guess we'll use the RAFs for this.
This way. Over there.
And you guys go capture it. RAFs in the T3 should be enough to come and take out the rest of this. There we go. I missed that the first time.
They're falling back.
System control achieved.
All right. Let's see what's going on here. Nothing we can stop. So really it looks like our win at Generis isn't going to really help us hold the territory. It's more just going to help us beat the PA enough that the Remnant gets to win. Oh, raid fleet? Okay. First raid fleet on the channel in a long time.
Assault frigate here.
I don't think there's going to be any raid fleet that's going to help us win this battle. What did they get? I mean, this is a pretty good raid fleet as far as raid fleets go.
Bombers at the ready.
Especially if we pinch them between the Golans.
I should be there any moment now. Yes, Commander. Captain here. Bombers reporting in. Calling for me, sir. Attack. Fire. I've got it lined up. Standing by.
So yeah, Rhino, we haven't changed the raid fleets at all until there's a full rework of what they're supposed to be doing and how they work. Even doing stuff like having them come in at different points on the map is probably not advisable, because until we do major reworks with them, keeping them exploitable in the same way or predictable is generally better than having them be like feel weird to fight and also be unpredictable. Because that just ends up being more frustrating.
Try not to let one on your tail. Ready for action. Holding fire for maximum effect. Roger that.
Alright, let's pull you back. Is this... yeah, that's just regular Dreadnought. Dauntless over here. I was ultimately changing the script, like going through every map to add in those markers. If the whole structure changes the next release anyways, that ends up being a lot of wasted work. And especially if you like miss putting a marker on a map, then that can just crash the script. Like you only have to miss it once and it looks for that script, that marker in the script, and then it's like, okay, well, crash.
Attacking target.
You can usually get around with a bunch of test valids, but then you're doing a lot of work to then redo a lot of work for sideways motion. Alright, I think we win. And it's all us.
Try not to let one on your tail.
Dreadnought cruiser ready. All guns fire.
Awaiting orders. Moving ahead.
Heavy cruiser standing by. Engines to full.
We just gotta assault the 2 Star Destroyers.
I copy.
Hopefully before they get
Copy.
shields back.
Engaged.
Frigate standing by. Captain here. Firing.
Might be best to go for this one first.
Reporting. Target those lasers.
Enemy sighted.
The lasers are our target. Awaiting orders. Jamming sensors. Frigate reporting.
Is that the base game projectile? Yeah, that's got to be the base game particle for that.
Attacking.
I didn't recognize it, but
Cruiser standing by.
I guess it's usually on the A-wing or something, small stuff.
Holding fire for
So I've never seen it that big.
cannons armed.
Attack formation. Warm
I
up.
copy. On my way.
Enemy unit
Weapons
disabled.
armed. Reporting. Target those lasers.
Captain here. Ready to commence.
Damn, didn't get to use power to or power to shields in time.
Firing turbo releases. Fire for effect. All guns fire.
Yes, sir. Take out those ion cannons.
We are victorious.
We are, in fact, victorious. Any idea how you want to make the... So Civil Protection's asking, any idea how you want to make the late game New Republic fleets? That really tends to depend on the ships people have requested, more than anything. Whatever patron ships are there are what I usually end up using in fleets. So we got a couple Nebulas, we got a couple Endurances, but we got a lot of Republic Star Destroyers, so those will probably be pretty common. And basically, there will probably be a point where if we get to a certain part of the GC where we are not necessarily winning, or where we're not necessarily in the latest eras, but we are nearing the end of the GC, I'm going to make it so that I can just build those units so that people actually get to see their units in action, even if it wouldn't necessarily normally be available. Let's add in Voon for this assault. Ricardo's asking, is the MC-75 the canon version of the Dauntless? I mean, they look kind of similar. When the first Rogue One trailer came out, I saw the profundity in it, and I was like, wow, is that the Dauntless? And it turned out to not be,
Over here.
but they do look fairly similar. Whiskey's asking, I assume that with high enough influence, one can build Haven Battle Dragons, Nova Cruisers, and that mobile Palace Starship. No, you can't build the Star Home, you can build the Novas and Battle Dragons. Oh, where did they go?
Let's move out.
Alright, Vunmasa.
Reinforcements en route.
Let's
You
go.
can fight an Acclamator.
Moving to destination.
Right away. Moving to your coordinates.
Finger and Murder Pickle. Just get in here.
Our target priority is the laser
Enemy
cannons.
has been defeated.
I think the Beta Cruiser as well, but you won't be able to get every Haven ship like that. I legitimately do not know where they went. They might have snuck out of Vondark? Oh well. Alright. We'll hold for a bit.
Constructing.
No, not what I wanted. I want this.
Approaching.
A Travis.
Will be there.
Let's swap them. And we will build Jinro we already did have. Let's build Starfire and Missing, which I believe is its correct name. Someone did request a ship name Missing.
Unit in production.
That looks like the proper text for that, so. So there's dudes asking, do the farm structures and factories take up building slots? Yes, they do. So you have to build up your planets a bit more. We have all of our... I want to put in a separate button for this. I only have 2 out of 15 mines. So we definitely need to start building up our economy more. Once we have I2, that'll be our focus. We're going to take a couple weeks off, and we're going to build them up. Oh, they sent everyone. But this is our main fleet, so...
Enemy forces ahead. Awaiting orders.
James Grant's asking, do you have to do research for the CC-7700E? 'Cause that's my patron ship. No, that's what Missing's class was there. Those are always available.
Choose your reinforcements.
Alright, we have the Finger. We have Murder Pickle. I'm only going to send in Saab for this.
Orders received.
Actually, you know what? Because we have some fighters, so let's send in Mumasa. Send in some Quasars. Liberators. A fleet, an MC-80 tender. Or a Nebulon B tender, not an MC-80 tender. Spam can. Can you do the spam can?
Roger that.
The Dauntless on either side. And Atlantis.
We're on the move.
Choose your
Heading out.
reinforcements.
Command
Let's
received.
turn that on there. Nemesis, the commanders are going to stay in the New Republic government overlay. Not going to give those their own button.
Waiting orders. Squadron here. Course set. Ready.
All right. Hublin first, I think, is going to be how this ends up going. I'm going to move you back.
Y-wing squadron reporting.
And everyone just go for Hublin.
Y-wing standing by.
God, Z95s.
Target. I copy. En route.
We really need the upgrade for you. Yeah, we did originally talk about having the commanders be on their own button, but it's too specific purpose.
Getting the eye on cannon banks. Bombers at the ready. Roger that. Moving into position.
Back there. Hublin is dying.
Form up.
Here, you take the Vigil. You're going to keep on firing on them.
Awaiting orders.
Saab, I'm going to also keep you back here.
Bombers.
Alright, now bombers go for Lobax.
Copy. I've got one on me. Stay in attack formation. I copy. Weapons operational. I'm in range.
Power to shields. Power to shields. And you know what? Let's stay on that, and then our secondary ships can fire. All of you guys fire on them, but we're gonna take Civilic on that. And you guys go for those.
Copy. Moving to attack position. Awaiting orders. Ready for your next command. All women
There, you're fine, you're fine. You have a lot of ion cannon damage, so I'd rather have you on that while the rest of these guys handle this ISD. Especially because once we take out this turret, it's going to be much less of a threat to anything on this side.
Ready for command. Disable those ion cannons.
Form up. Attacking target. Reporting. Attacking target.
Well, Nemesis, the idea is that a lot of the more explanatory text that's currently there is shifted down to the bottom. So in terms of actual information that you're looking at, 90% of the time you're just going to be opening it up and seeing your command staff and supported chief of state people. Like, that's 3 lines. It's not really a lot most of the time. So having a bunch of different buttons that you're always looking at versus having more text at the bottom for documentation, but you're generally only opening it and seeing one thing, that tends to work a lot better. Shit, it was shooting the other thing and got combined damage.
Disabled. Our lasers have been destroyed. Ties reporting in. Primary engine system is down.
Yeah, I might have to check after this battle to see what broke, because we might have to load the previous save.
Our lasers are inoperable. Primary drive system is down.
But I don't know, because we've been having some stuff mess up.
Awaiting orders.
Actually, I don't know. I don't know if it did crash.
Yes, sir. Your orders.
Probably did, because yeah, those would have had their fighters, and we only got them out of the... We'll see. Okay, then I'll have to reload the
Reporting.
save.
Our target priority is the laser fire at will. Ready for command, sir.
Choose your reinforcements.
Forward.
Sometimes you can get the fighter spawn problems without the whole framework crashing.
Disable those
So we'll see if we have to reload it.
We are victorious.
Yeah, framework didn't crash. It's just a problem with the fighter spawn script. Yeah, framework didn't crash. Just fighter spawn script. Which means there's a problem somewhere in the framework, but it is not crashed.
Invasion commencing.
So we've had those problems before.
Ready to roll.
MPTL
Destination
here.
out, sir.
Underway.
Reinforcements en
Fall
route.
out, troops. Let's move out.
We've secured a build pad.
Roger that. Form up.
T4B ready. Keep going.
Awaiting orders.
Construction complete.
I'm gonna get a repair station. Oh no, I'm not gonna get fuck all anywhere actually.
We've secured a build pad.
This way.
Yes, sir. Checking sector.
Copy.
We've located the enemy.
Goblin's asking, can an MC-75 take it an ISD-1? No.
Over there.
We'll keep our eyes open.
T4B mobile.
We'll assist you.
Attacking target.
Proceeding with caution.
Nothing the Rebellion really had could take on an ISD directly. Well, very few things. There are a couple individual examples, but
Acknowledge.
very few ships that you'd associate as Rebel were anywhere near that tier.
Roger that.
Form up.
Unit
Targeting.
destroyed.
Awaiting order. Underway.
Adjusting
Maximum
navigation.
capacity.
I copy.
We've secured an
Almost there.
abandoned heavy vehicle factory.
Firing.
Entering battle. Heading out.
Here, let's see if we can find
2B over.
an advanced vehicles factory here before we kill that.
Reporting. All out troops. D2B, copy. Attack that target.
There it is.
Engaging chopper. I copy. Yes, Commander. Let's go. Yes, sir. Scouting. We're right on my way. Armor standing by. On it, sir. Ready to go. Scouting area. And ready. Keep going. Form up. All weapons loaded. This way. Over there. At your service. T4P. Spearheading assault. T4P mobile. Give me the target. Commence assault. We'll assist you.
Take them out. You guys all come in here. You guys all go up there. Let's try to take this out before. I think there's one garrison still. The text does need to be updated for the actual spawns. No! We're just short. Here, pull up here. Alright.
Into position. Unit destroyed. Ready to roll. Adjusting navigation.
Unit destroyed. Unit destroyed.
Advancing. Advance. Forward. Copy. Computers right away.
Unit destroyed.
Well,
Computers locked on target.
that happened.
Right away. I'm with you. Destroyed. Cores
Maximum
spotted.
capacity.
Destroyed.
Shit. Didn't actually destroy it. Get out of there.
Unit destroyed.
I was hoping to just sneak past that and blow stuff up. So here, let's do it this way. And then let's do this way.
Hear that?
Capacity.
Everyone get up there. We're going to need to do some rebuilding of our economy and our units, so that's all fine.
Bombardment available.
Okay. Bombardment
Bombardment cancelled.
on there.
We've secured a build pad.
Awaiting orders.
We've lost a build pad.
Copy. Heading out. Fall out, troops. Copy.
We've secured a build pad.
I copy. Let's move out. Attack.
So now we just got the mine, and there we go.
I copy. Spread out, man. Forward. Reporting. Let's go. We've got them on the wire at will.
We lost T3Bs and armored AAFCs. RAFs. Rebel Armored Free Runners. The next couple galactic weeks are primarily just going to be used for building up the economy. Like, we're gonna get
Go back.
mines everywhere we can. Nice try. So we'll let the week tick over. We'll plan out some structures. Actually, we'll let the week tick over, and then we'll probably end the episode and do one more recording. Alright, so we're on to week 6. Bobo was asking, what's your least favorite ship in the New Republic fleet? What do I really hate? I don't know. Let's see. I mean, Nebulon B2 is in the public releases. But that is going to do it for this episode. So for those watching on YouTube, thank you for watching. For those watching on Twitch, we're still going to do one more episode here. It has been 4 hours and 40 minutes in the recording. We're going for a solid 5 hours, 20 minutes. And then we're also streaming in 7 more hours tonight. So thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time. Bye, everyone.